welcome to today's instructional video. Today we're talking about the new Idaho library law. So first things first, what is it and how could you use it? Well, let's say you're a parent and your kid reads books. Well, what if one day you found books you thought were inappropriate for your kid and possibly your family? You'd be pretty upset, right? Well, first you can have a talk with your kid. Stop! But to prevent this from happening again, you can now go to the library and report the book as harmful. Just go into the library, get a paper request, fill it out, and wait. Until 60 days later, if you don't forget about it by then, you can go to the library to see if it's still there. If it's still there, then you can sue and get at least $250. But what is considered harmful? An article from East Idaho News actually tells us that harmful materials are considered to be obscene. Depictions of intercourse, masturbation, sexual conduct, and acts of homosexuality, or anything that offends anyone. An Idaho legislature law site also tells us that obscene materials are considered to be things like nudity, sexual abuse, sadomasochistic abuse, sexual excitement, intimate sexual acts, and much more similar things. So what's the good part about this law? For starters, this law can protect kids and people from things they shouldn't be reading or seeing. It can also encourage kids to talk with you or a professional on things they're curious about. And it can also help protect kids from bad things they shouldn't be doing. Negative effects of this law. Well, by banning something at the library, you're making it a lot harder for everyone else who might be curious to get the book. It also makes it harder on the librarians to move the book or fight in court over something they believe in. Following this MOD, it is also unnecessary, and your kids should know what is allowed and what isn't. Curious kids also won't get stopped so easily if they actually have bad intentions. The internet is a terrible place with anything available to anyone. It's just better to educate your kids properly and let them have freedom outside of the internet. Now before we continue, you might be thinking,
what are you talking about?
And fair point. But this law is based off a time when racism was a big problem, when sexism was a massive problem, and when drug problems were going up higher and higher, the 1970s. The law is also older than this video, if that says anything. What if this law starts getting crazy? Firstly, most, if not all, libraries will probably have a restricted area or books that aren't on the shelves. Also, there might be more court cases going on for books like If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. That also might include random fights between people online or in real life. But for positives, it can protect kids from things they shouldn't be looking at. It can inspire kids to talk more with you or a professional and learn more about whatever it is they're curious about from real life. Well, that's the end of today's episode, folks. Today we learned about the new Idaho library law to the point where we can call ourselves a dictionary. Now just remember, if you need a brain, we've got you covered. And thanks for watching today's episode of Brains Share. See ya!